Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Goat, and I'm going to be bringing you guys a gameplay on Grid. It's a ground war domination gameplay, and yeah, first off, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, specifically the members of Sharedog and Football Guys. Pretty much my only outlet for viewers right now, and I really appreciate you guys watching the videos and taking the time out of your day to watch the videos. And yeah, so this is a game that I got a few weeks back, and it was a really good game, and I meant on posting it, but one of the problems is with having an HD PVR, I pretty much am just recording every game that I play, and after a session of gaming, you got videos, maybe 30, 40 videos in your file share, and to go back through and watch all the good ones and get rid of the bad ones, it's kind of a long, tedious process, and with being busy and everything, sometimes it takes me a while to get some of these games out. But this was a really good one, and I was meaning on posting it, and it was a really great start to this game. Normally, you guys have seen my previous videos on Grid. I'll immediately rush to B flag, and I took a little different route, and it ended up working out. I mean, it was the same initial route, but I didn't immediately jump on B. I moved towards that left dumpster, and it's less than a minute into the game, and I already got my first chopper, so this might be a route that I might be trying again. But back to the game, I was just wondering what you guys' thoughts are on seeing these gameplays. I mean, I pretty much use 3 weapons, and I'm not sure if you guys would like to see me vary the weapons more. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of any weapons outside of the assault rifles. I can pretty much hold my own with most of the assault rifles, but primarily the guns that I like to use are the AK-47, the G11, and the FAMAS. And most of the games that I've posted so far have been the G11, and I mean that probably goes back to my time playing back to Call of Duty 4. The first weapon that I picked up in that game was the M16, and as everybody knows that had experience in that game, that gun was a beast, and I fell in love with it, and ever since then I've kind of pretty much been searching out the M16, and World at War I primarily used the M1A1, which was an awesome weapon, and the game got a lot of crap, but World at War was a really fun game. And then obviously Modern Warfare 2, the FAMAS was just beastly, and that's probably my favorite weapon of all time out of all the Call of Duty games. But yeah, so if you guys would like to see me vary my guns a little bit, or maybe if we could do something like if we could get a consensus on what gun you would like to see me use, maybe if you just leave it in the comments section, I'll try and get a game out when I have a chance. And I think one of the reasons that I really stay away from the subs, not that I stay away from them, but that I choose the assault rifles over them, is because of the lack of versatility. I mean, I just cannot stand the feeling of being trapped in no man's land with a submachine gun. When you see guys from long range, you can't turn and fight them. You kind of have to outsmart them and getting close, and it's definitely a skill that I haven't honed. I haven't really used subs enough to get very good with them. I mean, you guys see in a lot of my videos when I pick up a submachine gun off the ground and I'm in groove, I do pretty well with them. But whenever I mess around and I try to pick a sub to start off the game, I tend to not do nowhere near as good as with the assault rifles that I'm used to using. So. It's definitely something I'd be interested in doing, maybe not once every week, but maybe once every 2 weeks to try a different weapon. I don't know if I'm going to be down to do any sniping, though, because I'm not very good of a sniper. But, yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about Modern Warfare 3 and just the different rumors that have been out there and everything. And I was reading earlier today, somebody, I forget where I'd read it, I think it might have been on Sharedog, actually, but one of the posters was talking about Robert Ballin was saying that stopping power was going to be a perk that's basically built in, the guns, I guess, the lethality of them, they're just going to be, really fucking powerful. And coming into Black Ops, I was really scared about them taking out stopping power, and for a few reasons. Number one, stopping power always was in the same tier of perks as Ghost, and most of the community tended to stay with stopping power because you're at a significant advantage if somebody can kill you in 1 or 2 bullets, and with cold-blooded or ghost, you have to land 2 or maybe even 3 more bullets to kill. And initially, when Black Ops had said that they were going to be, doing away with stopping power, I immediately knew that Ghost was going to be the primary go-to perk for most players, because it's pretty much a no-brainer. If now you have the ability to kill in the same amount of bullets as somebody using any other perk 1, I mean, why wouldn't you run around with Ghost and be invisible to the UAV? And I knew that would be a problem, and but the reason I'd like to see stopping power done away with altogether is I believe that it increases the skill gap between players without stopping power. And the reason I say that is because you have to land more bullets to kill somebody now. So if you have a better aim than the person that you're fighting against, you're 8 times out of 10, I'd say, you're going to win the gunfight. And then on top of that, I think it enables players to be more aggressive and be able to get away with it. And I mean, because now in Black Ops, more so than any other Call of Duty game I remember, you have the ability to like turn on somebody, and I think that's because you have to land more bullets to kill. But I have real high hopes for Modern Warfare 3, and I hope that it's back to the way that Call of Duty 4 was. And if they just Modern Warfare 2 is a very good game, and I mean, even Black Ops, but there's just certain little issues in every Call of Duty that keeps it from being like a flawless game, in my opinion. And I'm not one of those people that wants Call of Duty to be completely remade. It's a game that I'm familiar with. It's a game that we all love to play, and it keeps us coming back. And there's always just some little bullshit involved that everybody finds, to bitch about. And some of them are legitimate gripes. Sometimes people just like to complain, I mean, myself included. But those are just some of my thoughts on Modern Warfare 3 and things that I'd like to see done. But I'd be interested to hear what you guys think as well. I guess drop a comment or something about what your thoughts are, if you guys think I'm off base or anything. But yeah, that's about it. Game's winding down, and final score is 105-7. And that's it. Peace.